My name is Corinne. I'm a physiotherapist. I've been working for 30 years with a specialty in orthopedics, a subspecialty with concussion and vestibular rehab. Happily married, no children other than our four-legged fur baby animals. Our older shepherd had actually passed away with a spleen tumor that had bled out into her abdomen. A week prior to that, I had gone in and had my mammogram ultrasound. I received the phone call at work that I'd had breast cancer. So I left sort of my office to take the call. I saw that it was my doctor that had called. So the thoughts that went through my mind at that time were probably kind of hard to describe, a lot of disbelief, maybe a few swear words, sort of just not knowing what to expect, and then already immediately having to make a decision on who did I want to see, so to start treatment and that kind of stuff more immediately. I was in the breast screening program and then was on yearly rechecks for cysts within my left breast. Had gone last August of 2018, and then whatever they had seen at that point had suggested I come back in 6 months for a repeat ultrasound. So followed up with that. That occurred at 7 months, and during that ultrasound visit at week or 6 months, I had found another lump. So they were in there and they checked that lump out. And right at that time, the technician got the radiologist, and they were able to do a biopsy right on the spot without having to wait any further. My whole experience within St. Thomas from start to finish really was awesome. That 6-month follow-up ultrasound, I didn't know how to refer myself in for that. Was it going to go through the OBSP program, or was my doctor supposed to do that? And I actually called over to radiology and chatted with someone, and she immediately sent all the forms and paperwork to my family physician. Within 2 weeks, I was in having that ultrasound. The technician took the time to chat with me about other areas, other concerns, ultrasound of the new lump, ultrasound of my armpit, my entire breast at that point. I was in the new mammography suite. It had been open for less than 3 weeks. So they had the ability to do the biopsy right on the spot. Radiologist came in, he looked at it all. They biopsied, everything was done within the hour and a half. And 3 days later, I was in Dr. Black's office. He set everything up, and within 2 weeks I was having my surgery. So I had my pre-op screening, the information they gave me about everything, answered any question I had, and gave me more information than I had even anticipated. So after I'd had the mastectomy, during the surgery itself, they also did the biopsy of the lymph nodes to determine whether or not the cancer had spread. So there's still the unknown of waiting for that. So basically 2 weeks afterwards, Dr. Black called me on a Sunday night right from his cottage. He had just got the results, let me know everything was at stage 1. All my lymph nodes were clear, and likely I wouldn't need any chemo or any radiation. The oncology would determine all of that, and that visit was booked within the week as well. So I feel it is important for women to get screened regularly. The whole purpose of this screening program is to catch these tumors early, and that then opens up more treatment options for the individual, increases your survival rate, and allows you to live hopefully a long and productive life. So if you haven't had your screening at this point and you're holding off on it, I would encourage everyone to go out there and get it done. I'm so thrilled that I persisted and found out how to get in at that 7 months, get it all checked out. So for me, stage 1 and no other treatment beyond the surgery was the best outcome possible.